Hello everyone, and welcome to a new game. Today I actually bring you another Super Nintendo game. This is actually another one of my favorite games. I actually own this game on my Super Nintendo, and it actually is one of is one of actually a trilogy of three. So what game am I bringing you today? Well, we're gonna find out when the title screen pops up. As we see JVC presents LucasArts. Ooh, I wonder what this game is. LucasArts Entertainment Company in stereo. I'm bringing you today Super Star Wars for the Super Nintendo. This game, this is actually one of my favorite Star Wars games of all time. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So as you see here, I'm gonna say the difficulty to brave, got the sound, the stereo, and as you see there with the controls, you actually can change controls in the options menu. You can actually push the Y button to fire, B to jump, X to actually fire a thermal grenade or thermal detonator, and we'll actually get to that when we have to get to that. And you can actually push the A button to switch weapons, but we'll get to that when we have to switch weapons. So. If you never played Super Star Wars before, this is actually from based off the movie, off movie 4, A New Hope. So if you watch the movie, then you know the plot of this game. If you never saw the movie before in your life, or you're not really a huge Star Wars fan, I do understand. Like I said before, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I don't really like hold on to a lot of like wall scrolls and everything here though, but I'm the type of person who kind of gets up and says, if lightsabers were real, I would so like to have one. And see, one thing about this game is that you have to like the graphics and the music. I mean, the graphics are like amazing, and I mean the music is like, like spectacular. Like there's nothing you can really say bad about this game besides it being a little difficult. Besides like the difficulty of it, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, for a first timer, if you ever play this game for a first time, or just in case, you will die a lot. And I'm not trying to sit here and brag or anything here, but it actually took me multiple times when I actually played it on my original Super Nintendo in order to actually get better at the game itself. So as we see here, we see a Star Destroyer shooting at Princess Leia's ship. Then we see a space pod flying down to Tatooine. As now we start off Dune Sea with Luke Skywalker. So first of all, we start off with this blaster, and I believe with the blaster there's 6 power. Hold on. Yeah, 6. No, hold on. 5. Flame Seeker. Oh yeah, 5. There's 5 power. I'm sorry. Besides blaster. Now, one thing about this is though, it depends on what difficulty you actually pick. And I'm actually picked on brave difficulty, so depends on what difficulty you actually pick. It depends on how much damage the enemies will do to you. If you're playing it on easy, which is like good for first timers, you actually want to set it to easy mode, and so you're able to get used to the controls and get used to the storyline. Now you can actually beat it on easy mode. The ending's basically the same. There's nothing changed different, all that stuff. Normal mode, or brave mode, as I'm on now, is actually for like people who are actually used to the game. Who are used to playing this game. Jedi, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not used to playing Jedi, because when you get hit, you get hit. You lose a ton of HP when you get hit. So all we're doing right now is we're just running around, running across the Dune Sea, taking out bunny rabbits, and also taking out snakes and gigantic scorpions that when you destroy them, or change into they transform into scorpions. And we're just running through to get to the boss of this good action platformer. Now, one thing you can do in this game is that you can actually hold up and jump at the same time to do a backflip, and then you can also push down and jump at the same time to do like a slide. Now, you only get 3 characters in the game, and we're actually gonna get them later on. That they all have their particular high jump and slide maneuver. So, but we'll get to that when we actually get to that. So keep moving forward, taking out any spiders to get to our way, and then we're gonna get to the boss. area. Now, one thing you also want to do in this game is though you want to shoot in every single direction. The reason why you want to shoot in every single direction for it is because there's actually hidden items in random locations, and you actually want to keep like firing everywhere as best as possible to actually, so you can find like hidden like more life or like gun power ups. So now we're at our first boss here, the Sarlacc Pit Monster, and he's actually a little challenging, but not that much. So all you really need to watch out for him is that when he pops up, he'll kind of fire his little tentacle at you. Wherever you're standing, just move out the way, and then just keep shooting him, and then he'll go down into the sand, and just keep repeating the same process over and over and over and over again till he dies. He blows up, and that's it. So, hope I explained everything good enough, and I hope everybody enjoyed this part, and I'll see everybody in the next stage. Later.